Citizens of the Reject Nation, we are here to watch Reacher penultimate episode, episode 7. It's been like 3 days since we've seen the last episode of Reacher, so I don't remember what happened in last week's episode. Hopefully, I can recall in just enough time. Guys, leave a like on this video. Reach for that like button. Reach for that subscribe and notification bell button to get notified when our reaction to the finale is up. Reach for our Patreon and become a super sexy reject by doing full-length reaction watch-alongs where you sync up with your own copy of Reacher. We also cover several things over there, exclusive reaction highlights and watch-alongs included. Reach for Jordan.
I got it. Got me.
Not funny enough, Don. Not funny enough.
I'll work on a second one for the.
They rely on comedy gold here.
That's true. Jack Teacher.
Alrighty, guys, let's do it.
Still no leads?
Nothing useful. Stuff we're being told to chase down. Don't feel like the way to go.
You talked to Finlay about it?
He keeps shutting me down.
I forgot you were in the show.
I tried calling Paul again today. Charlie, too.
They're dead.
They ain't gonna answer. They're in the wind.
I've been thinking maybe we should leave. Even if y'all solve this with Mr. Kleiner dead, I'm afraid this town will just go right back to the way it was before he came here.
Do you think they're about to die?
It must be. He's sympathetic now. Death. Oh.
It's too bad. John, we don't need to make jokes every 5 seconds, according to a couple of comments that really don't like us, but apparently have been sticking around this whole time.
Yeah, just to make sure we're still making those inappropriate jokes. I appreciate it. Duly noted. The serious commentary.
Huh. I don't find it funny because we don't make jokes anymore.
There's a nice T-shirt.
What a memory trigger.
I know. Airport must be hotbed.
I'm going to tell you something that won't make much sense now, but hopefully it will one day.
The world f***ing sucks.
Joe, you don't need to solve all the world's problems. Solving some is more than enough. And Richard, you have the strength of 3 boys your age. What will you do with that strength?
Get more strength. Wow. That rolling backpack triggered all that.
Yep.
Ink's easy to get, plates are doable. Acquiring the right currency paper? Well, there was only one place in the country that made the paper, and Joe had it locked down like Sing Sing. Unless he didn't.
Unless he didn't.
Unless he didn't.
Anything else? Ran into another one of those Venezuelan guys. What happened? We played hangman.
What word did he guess?
Hubble was a currency manager, dealt in hard cash. He could have been working with somebody at the supplier who was compromised. Take me to the body shop. Gotta pick up the Finlay. I need to make a stop first.
He had a town full of family.
Quick stop at a funeral?
Those who walk uprightly enter into peace.
When I die, John, I want my ashes scattered across the nearest local Denny's.
Yes, I can do that for you. With bagpipes playing. Bagpipes.
The hell do you think you're doing?
Paying my respects.
I think you killed him. How would you like it if I sliced you up just like you sliced him?
Thumbnail.
But he meant a lot to the people of this town, so I'm paying my respects to Margrave as his chief detective. Take a step back, son, or there will be 2 Kleiners in that grave.
Ooh.
Is that a threat?
Did Roscoe check in with you lately? No, but I should hear from Picard later today.
Oh, no, man. I'm worried about Picard.
I ain't got but 2 of them windows tinted yet.
Good enough.
You want to take it half done?
Only rock stars need 4 tinted windows. I'll pay full price.
Tim, get some kitty litter on that oil spill.
Tim?
Yeah.
Are you sure all comfortable spending a counterfeit roll? You want me to buy you something? How about some jeans and tickets to a Hall & Oates concert?
Sounds nice. That's a great response.
What is Tim doing?
What is in the kitty? That's a lot of kitty litter.
Okay, I'll be right there. What's going on?
Oh. Wow.
Gross.
He must have been involved to get the same treatment as the Morrisons.
This isn't the same. The way Chief Morrison was killed was about sending a message. This is different.
So look at the
Saw
serial
trap.
killer stuff.
They didn't want Stevenson going into shock. They wanted him lucid. Wanted him to watch. The tape, the mirrors, they tortured his wife in front of him.
And he couldn't look away.
This was about getting information. It means Stevenson wasn't involved.
Dawson must have found the hole in the roof of his truck, knew we were getting close to the truth.
Oh man, she was pregnant.
We were all MIA, so they went after the next best source.
So I'm talking to Roscoe, to you, to me.
We thought he was working with them while they thought he was working with us. If we'd let him in, maybe we could have protected these two.
3.
I'm letting you go. On the grounds that you're not up to the task. How many more of my men have to be slaughtered before you accept the job is too big for you? You leave before there's any more stink on you, maybe you can land a paycheck as a security guard somewhere.
Oh, you dick.
Maybe we can get something off Jasper when the lab work comes back.
I gotta tell Stevenson's parents what happened. Least I can do is look them in the eye and tell them they've lost their son and daughter-in-law.
And grandchild.
Don't forget the grandchild part.
Go see what you can find at Hubble's.
I will. First, I'm gonna ask the last cop in Margrave to lunch.
Huh.
Way down near the end, as you find out who did it, you switch off their lights.
Think Stevenson made an enemy of someone he put in jail too? I guess I'll take the beat.
Anything but pie. Officer Baker just ordered our last piece.
That son of a bitch.
Well, Morrison, Kleiner, and Stevenson were all killed in dramatic ways. Someone was trying to send a message. This is what happens when you screw up. They didn't go after you. Means you're not involved. I was in Memphis when Kleiner was murdered, New York when the Stevensons were killed, Alabama the night someone went after Roscoe, and Florida when Jobling and my brother died. My alibi's airtight. You can check for yourself.
Already did. I keep eyes on outsiders.
Because we both know I'm not the only outsider in Margrave.
Talking about your buddy Finlay.
He's someone I'm using to find who killed Joe. This whole thing's about dirty cops, and you're clean. And Teal didn't become chief until after the killing started. Finlay's the only one left.
Oh, he's totally playing this guy out.
100%, yeah.
He finds Hubble's phone number in my brother's shoe, then Hubble suddenly panics and confesses to the murder. Sounds like bullshit. There's gotta be a reason Finlay wanted Hubble to go down for killing Joe.
Love watching this guy think.
I'm breaking into Hubble's house tonight till I find something that directly connects Hubble to Finlay.
Oh, he's so smart. He's totally baiting this guy.
You find anything, you bring it straight to me.
Bait.
Back at you. You know where I'll be.
First thing I was off was like, he's the only one not touched. That would make him the most suspicious, right?
Yeah, totally. Yeah. Gotta flatter him.
Yeah.
And making the murder we just saw look like it was because he was involved instead of not involved.
You need anything else? Got a new shipment of deer calls in today.
Not hunting deer. Give me one of those blackjacks.
Woof.
Grab a gun while you're at it. Grab 3 guns.
Just discreetly breaking in today.
In my Bentley that is not mine.
I wish Reacher would gain weight throughout this season. Not having the time to work out.
Yeah,
eating like shit in Margrave.
Dropping muscle. Gaining fat.
Terry, we've just about reached the midpoint of the Atlantic hurricane. Keep in mind, a flash flood watch means that conditions are...
Oh,
here we go.
It's goddamn war zone now.
This weather system has tracked east through all the small Texas town of Dillard just after noon local time.
Badass.
Tom Cruise never put all that shit on his face.
No, never.
Oh my god, we could see their faces.
Yeah.
They didn't even care to hide it.
You're 90% of the way there, boys. Do you think they had all these Venezuelan people here at the same time, or do they keep ordering more? Oh,
nice.
Yes. No, no horn. No horn. Whoa.
Kill him.
Yeesh.
Ooh.
Oh, I felt that.
A little tiny gun.
Yeah.
A little cute gun.
Yeah. Babies first.
Thinks he can take down the big guy with a little gun.
Pew, 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 pew.
Security camera footage of Lyman cleaning up the patio behind her house, not the rebar balloon.
I mean, I could get it.
Wow.
Yes.
Ooh, buddy.
Put him in the
Put him
truck.
in the truck bed. Yeah. Super duty.
Nice. Yeah.
Oh, boy.
Freaking kill him. Kill him, Jack.
City, Woodland, Franklin, Junction City, Union, Weston, and Zebulon, as well as the greater Macon. So we were under a flash flood, but now rated to a flash.
Yes, I knew it.
Yo, whoa.
Oh.
Aha.
Nice.
Look what happens when you try to use your little gun.
Yeah. Oh, no. Crow.
Come on, Jack.
Whoa.
That was crazy. God.
Oh, jeez.
Love a good house fight.
Wowie.
You guys are destroying the house.
Oh, in the pool.
Oh, ouch.
Oh.
No, that's his weakness.
No.
David Dunn.
Unbreakable.
Get in there, Finlay.
Oh, good. Awesome, dude.
Finlay, put him in his grave, Finlay.
Come on, man.
Or Reacher could just do the trick himself.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yes.
How does Skinny Twerp get a one-up on Jack?
He's like 6 times your size, man.
Float your way over to there.
Is that gonna work? Being all waterlogged?
Yeah.
Whoa.
Damn,
Wowie.
Jack Reacher. Finlay, where are you?
Finlay.
He's counting on you, man.
Oh, what a shot that is. Yes.
I know how they're manufacturing their money. The Columbia professor said it all comes down to the paper. And Joe could never figure out how they're getting the paper to print their cash. Know what's unique about U.S. banknotes?
They're made of cotton?
Dollars are all the same size. Hubble was a skilled currency manager. He kept Planner flush with a fresh supply of $1 bills from cash-intensive industries that wanted to hide their income from the governments.
I think I'm following.
Singles would be shipped into Margrave from all over the country. Planner Chemicals must have developed something to bleach the ink off the money without harming the paper itself. Runoff from this process destroyed Chester, Mississippi.
Oh.
This makes sense.
Jack Bleacher.
Counterfeiting operation, you can justify the kill.
Planner protected it another way. Animal feed. Know why people use kitty litter to clean up oil spills? It contains diatomaceous earth. It's an absorbent coagulating agent used in everything from pesticides to pool filters to...
Animal feed.
Ugh.
You start ordering massive amounts of DE, people get suspicious, but you buy feed when you've got cows, no one looks at you twice.
So they're hiding the money in the cows.
Yes.
Once the bills were washed, they were dried, printed, one side, then the other. They use the old version of the hundreds, pre-1990s, so they don't have to make the magnetic security strip they use in today's bills.
Wow.
Truckers then drive the money down to Florida, where it awaits its final journey overseas to Venezuela.
Okay, but this is all just theory.
It's a really detailed theory.
Yep.
We need fake cash that we can link to Kleiner's company.
He must have had some cash stashed somewhere at his home. I'm gonna go back and tear the place apart. I'll fill Finlay in.
You called me first?
I just wanted to, you know.
I love you.
Everything cool?
Better than cool. I think Reacher just busted this whole thing wide open.
Picard's crooked.
I mean, I wouldn't put it past them. I hope not.
Meet me at Pete Jobling's house. We're about to close the lid on this thing.
Hold that thought.
Oh, yeah.
3 hitters. One headed toward the motel office, probably to find out which room I'm in. I checked in under a fake name.
Tell me you didn't park your car right out front.
Of course not.
Turn the TV up loud.
Cavendish, drop that gun.
You have a pocket knife?
What am I, a Boy Scout?
Grab the bar from the closet.
McColby.
Whoa. Wow.
Smart.
I need to speed this up.
Ever seen a Kool-Aid commercial?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Way yonder. Thanks. Okay, my doc. I hope they do make it.
Yes, let's go.
This one.
What the hell? I'm a cop. Call 911.
Damn.
Working your mouth is making a move.
Ooh.
Whoa.
Yes, my man.
I see.
Neighbor says Judy packed up and left town a couple days ago. They're spooked after what happened at Hubble's house last night.
What happened at Hubble's house?
I killed Dawson Kleiner and 4 other guys.
So now we've got nothing. Only bright side is Mrs. Joplin wasn't here when they did it.
She wasn't Mrs. Joplin. Judy never took Pete's last name. Look at how Joe wrote Joblin's garage. He put the apostrophe after the S.
It's her first name.
Where 2 Joblings reside.
His parents' house.
Keep telling you, Finlay.
I know details matter. Let's go.
I mean, you're a detective.
Did you know my boy was dead the last time you were here?
Yes, ma'am.
Why didn't you tell us?
You seem like nice people. I didn't have the heart.
Aw, but it's exactly because you have a heart.
We know exactly what we're looking for. Boxes just like the one Roscoe and I saw at his house.
AC, baby.
Like these?
Gut the box.
God damn. Take some.
Yeah.
Call Picard. Tell him to meet us at the farmhouse where we left the Jaguar. We've got everything he needs to take down the Kleiner Foundation and Teal at the same time.
Picard's totally in on it.
Found something on the shooter who killed that EPA agent, Wilkes.
Picard.
FBI agent named Nitmo caught the case. Got a copy of his ID badge. 6'3", 220 pounds, blonde, blue eyes.
Like Picard.
Yep.
I'd say we're making progress, but you keep talking about Nitmo in the past tense.
That's because he died of cancer 3 years ago. But his old partner is still with the Bureau. We can question him. He's based out of the Atlanta field office. Guy named...
Picard.
How the hell did you know that?
Lucky guess.
Just the way he entered that room.
Wow.
Gotta go, Neely.
Dang, dude. Whew.
Just the way into that room with Roscoe. I was like, totally crooked.
I was like, it's got to be one or the other. He's got to die or he's going to be crooked.
Not too obvious at that moment.
Yeah.
We didn't really know him.
He was just too nice, too calm.
Son of a bitch. And I said
Second
it out
he
loud.
leaves.
Everyone remember the day Greg said it out loud based off the way it was shot.
It's good visual storytelling. You are an astute viewer.
Anyway, so something about drugs, right? That's what's happening?
Yeah, it was all about
They're
drugs.
shipping drugs.
They just
Heroin?
want to get high.
Shipping heroin across
Yeah.
the border.
Just fatty bricks.
Damn it, Mexico.
No.
Oh.
Venezuela.
Come again?
Okay. They're all the same.
He said something about some type of Vietnamese dish.
Yeah. Let me.
Anyway, so the Colombians in Mexico are shipping heroin.
That's right. That's right. And that whole scene where Jack tries all the heroin just to make sure it's real. Like, what a crazy moment.
Oh, that was fun. That was a fun one. We got to see Reacher go full on army boy.
Yes.
That was great. Or Marine. Was he? Marine? Army? Which one he is. I've never joined the military, never even came close. So I honestly forget the differences. That's no excuse. I should still know. I'm American.
Yes.
I should know the differences.
In America
Plain and
class,
clear.
they taught us the difference between all of them.
Plain and clear which
The
one's
Navy
which.
is on the no, wait.
Navy's water.
No, the Marines are water. That's why it's confusing. Is the
Navy's not water?
I think the Navy kind of has a little bit of everything, is because they have people on the ground. Because like the SEALs are like are like soldiers on the ground, like SEAL Team 6 and all that stuff. Like they didn't do anything at sea to catch Bin Laden or anything like that. I don't think, not that I know of. In my
Bin Laden was caught on a ferry.
He was. He was in his private boat, and they paddled out to him with 6 guys and just grabbed him. The Army is the Army. Air Force is the easy
I'm pretty
one.
sure he's. I think he's Army.
feel like let's make.
We have a computer right in front of us, John.
Yeah, but the screen, you know, it's just it's easier this way. What branch of military? Let's see who can get there first. What branch of military?
I mean, you started typing way before I did.
Jack Reacher. Here, I'll give you a handicap. All right.
Army
Military
rank.
Police Corps.
Yeah, he
Army.
received the ranks of second lieutenant, first lieutenant, captain, and major. Yeah.
All right, cool. So
yeah, I thought it was Army.
He's an Army brat, as they say.
Anyway, Jack Reacher got to go full Army man. I think the pain too was the biggest giveaway.
That's what it should. Yeah. Yeah.
Which was an awesome ass scene. You gotta have your fun cliches that you know are coming. For some reason, he's gonna have an extended showdown with the bald guy who was a dick at the funeral.
Yes,
you gotta have that moment. But it was great. I thought the fight scene was really cool. I love a good house fight, especially when they're thrashing about and using items around to hit each other, leading into the pool on an unusually dark and stormy night. It's very cinematic and dramatic. I love it.
Yeah.
I thought that was a really cool sequence.
Yeah.
And Finlay breaking out, that was a tense moment. I was like, I wonder if I was in this situation, if I would have proceeded as confidently with what am I talking about? I know I would not have proceeded as confidently.
No, I think you could.
I would have hit her under the bed. That's what I would have done.
Smart, and they wouldn't have known you were there.
They hit right under the bed.
Yeah. I'd hide in the mattress.
Yeah.
Between that and the box spring. You're like, I hope they don't find me here. This is lumpy mattress. That's all. That's great though. And
My favorite part of when he was breaking.
Yeah.
Finlay was breaking down the wall. The people next door to him didn't suspect a thing until he burst through.
I know.
He's
He's like pounding and making holes and yeah. But yeah, nothing. Well, because I couldn't tell if they were asleep or if they were busy, you know. But I guess you must hear a lot of weird things in a shitty motel like that. You know, you mind your own business until it bursts through your wall.
One time my wife took me to a motel in Long Beach for this great birthday. A lot of great cool things we got to do. Got to go to the Marine Corps. Yeah.
Got to join the Marines. It's good.
Aqua Marine? What's it called? You see the fishes.
Oh, we went to an aquarium.
Aquarium.
I joined the Marines to see some fishes.
I go to the aquarium.
Yes.
And
that's lovely.
And it was great. The motel we were staying at, Yelp did not prepare us.
Oh.
So first time walked in, right away.
Hitmen.
A massive, and I've dealt with cockroaches at old apartments. Like we're just like it was a nonstop amount of like little cockroaches or whatever. Huge ass dead cockroach. I refused to pick it up and throw it away. I just refused to. And I was like, I can't touch that. Like I can't grab it. I just don't want to have the feeling of texture all through the toilet paper.
Yeah,
like I can't do it.
Oh, yeah, totally. It makes my skin crawl.
So
I hate crushing anything big underfoot too.
Went down to management, told them that they had to clean up this dead cockroach, and they were like, "Oh, sorry." Then they will move you to another motel room, and I was like, "Oh, I didn't even consider that as an option. I thought you were just going to come in there and pick it up for me."
Not only do you not have to see the roach anymore, you don't have to see this whole entire room.
And then later that night, couldn't sleep. And then people next door, loud and clear as if there were no walls, doing it super loud.
Awesome.
It's a great night.
Sounds like. I mean, you know, you're witness to somebody's joy.
Yeah.
In that moment.
So yeah, it's a motel experience for you. And then I burst through the wall and said, "I'm a cop." Call 911.
Call 911.
Just to see what they would do. Then I went back to bed.
Just walked right back around.
Right back. So that was fun. And Picard's bad. And Neely coming in with the information right at the nick of time to give us the right amount of information we need. Yeah, man. Yeah, look at Picard, yo. That was awful shit.
It's an interesting mystery because, like, it's one of those.
It's a complicated mystery.
It is.
Like, that's a lot of information I got to keep up with. So, got it for money. Got it.
Especially
fake dollar bills. That's all you know. All right, I'm
bleached paper.
I'm ready to proceed. Let's go. Animal feet hide it. All right.
It is like, and two, when you have him like bending the truth to draw that one guy out too, it's like, okay, wait, I got to keep all this in order because clearly that guy was not implicated in the greater mystery because of how they tortured and killed him and his wife. But to play it to that guy like he was is a great idea.
They said to hammer him that drama with that cop, huh?
Yeah, man.
Make her pregnant? That's awful.
That's truly, yeah, vile. It's and what a. I appreciate, as much as I can be like, I like a good nasty horror thing. I do appreciate in moments like this where you see something like that and you're like, oh, this is like realistic and horrible and we don't need to see any of it except the aftermath, and I already feel all that ickiness,
And somehow really funny.
Really, really, and kind of erotic, Very attracted to
Cannot disagree with you on that one, John.
Just like
Funny
hilariously
and erotic simultaneously. Rare to do both.
Yeah. Jack Reacher, erotic comedy.
Okay, so who's the bad guy?
They're all the bad guy. Well, that's the
Everyone
thing.
in Margot's bad. So it is Teal the whole time.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing is like it's an interesting array of the mystery and the culprits because it's like everyone who you did suspect, or at least most of them, are involved, but also more people are involved, and also they all are. I think it's a nice way to do it because you don't have to like bend over backwards to come up with the most convoluted culprit, but also by putting, I think it's kind of like he said in the episode, by scattering all this stuff amongst all this other chaff. You can kind of hide the forest, the trees for the forest, or whatever he says about the fireworks, and when they find the money at the end. So yeah, it's like, you have these people who I feel like in a lesser show or in a differently organized show, or if it was just about like, oh, it's just one culprit, then it would be like, oh, well, Kleiner being involved, like that's, like that could have been disappointing, or finding out here that Teal is involved, or the Kleiner kids are involved. Like those things could read as underwhelming in a lesser show because you totally suspect them, and it's not that they're not involved, it's just that you don't know how and you can't prove it. And I think that's a good way to put us in the shoes of the characters trying to crack the case.
Yeah, we're about to have a Prisoner of Azkaban scene.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone's
coming in
one
this
at a time
room.
giving information.
Yeah. Everybody comes in, monologue, more guns on more guns.
So, I guess we're in the end game now.
They're in the end game. We're in the friend game.
What's your final predictions, John, before we get to the episode? I think Finlay lives.
Finlay lives.
I think Roscoe also. I changed my mind on Roscoe. I think she's going to live now.
I think Roscoe has to live, and I think she might help save the day. Because I don't know. I mean, you can count on Picard doing something, but also she's wily, and she's not in the room yet.
I think Kristen Krug steps in a Claymore mine.
Yes, definitely, sure. And then Paul Hubble comes back at the very end and reveals it was his plan all along.
Yeah. Oh, that would be crazy.
Yeah. Nobody suspects a pencil-pushing accountant.
He wanted to go to prison.
Yeah. Yeah. He wanted to go into hiding. He wanted to be threatened with his balls chopped off.
Damn, then we could get to the second season and be on top of that.
We can be on time. Right there on Amazon Prime whenever it drops, hopefully unaffected by the writers. They say I think it's done filming, actually, or it's filming. It's in production somehow.
Well, they can't do any reshoots.
Nope.
Everyone is like not concerned when they're like, Deadpool 3 is already scheduled to still film, but they can't do any rewrites. I'm like, guys, movies are always being rewritten.
Like more than you would ever
more
believe.
than you would ever suspect.
And so is TV.
There's constant rewrites happening for a reason, to improve upon it while you're making it, and to also be like, okay, this actually isn't working. We need to change this. and now they don't have that option.
The Duffer Brothers literally put out a thing today. They went on the Stranger Things writers account and they were like, "Hey, Duffer's here. Writing doesn't stop when production starts, so we can't start filming, and we hope this ends soon. We hope you understand."
Yeah.
Yeah.
You think out of anyone, they would be like the most championing for Stranger Things, right?
Yeah.
They're freaking writers for the show.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, I mean, there are
some
so
of this
many.
comes down to the streaming effect of it all. But anyway, guys, Reacher season 2. Did you predict everything like how we got everything right?
Everything.
That they're hiding the counterfeit money inside of the cows? Totally called it.
That's right.
Totally called it.
That's right. And the paper, the papes.
Yep, the paper.
Yeah, they got all that animal feed on the papes. Clean that shit off, boy.
Called it. I'm going to start using kitty litter and then mopping.
Yeah, just scrape kitty litter all over your floor. Strip everything away from these varnished panels. Start fresh.
Clean the camera lens with the kitty litter, John.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter what kind of kitty litter. Just grab some kitty litter and dump it on there.
And then we can make our own counterfeit lens. Why would we need to do that? Why not?
Dip the monitors into the kitty litter. We're out of fresh ones. Use kitty litter.
You need a blank monitor? How about a blank lens? How about some blank floorboards? Yeah, boy.
Oh, shout out someone.
Ooh.
Lex, we're shouting you out. You want to know why? Because you're one of the few who appreciates. You're a Jack appreciator. You appreciate.
Yes.
We try to pull that shit off, and not many people do. And at our Patreon, you're the only one who's part of this reward tier who comments on our watch-alongs on Patreon.
Jack commentator.
Oh my God.
Dude.
So Lex, I want to say thank you. We are grateful for you. I'm definitely in my mind speaking with my mouth, trying to think of other things that can be the Jack thinker.
Hey, that's right. No Jack hesitator here. It's all
Nice.
about Jack thinker.
So thank you for always being super supportive.
Jack supporter.
Yeah, and I hope that one day you and I can meet in person and we could talk about why you wish you were sitting with John instead.
Jack Meter.
And I will be like, oh, let me take my Jack Cleaver to you, Lex, for making me feel bad about my ego.
Jack Murder. All of these are good and fit the templates. I just add Don't worry about that pesky first syllable that would make a real rhyme. Just add to anything. Jack Lexer. There you go. Perfect.
Wait,
See?
Lex, are you a woman or a guy? You don't have an avatar and nor a pronoun identification here.
Either way, you're a fox, because that's what you're.
Well, if you're
avatar.
a girl, I could say Jack meet her.
Ooh, not bad at all. It's good. It's good.
And if you're a
It's
guy, I
good.
could say hey, Jack.
That's the facts, Jack. Jack Attack. Snack Reacher.
You know what they should rename the Jack Reacher movies to?
What?
Jack Feature.
Hey! Jack Feature 1 and 2. That's going to be a good box set, too. The Jack Features.
Yeah, and you're always giving us updates too on Jack Reacher on the on things we miss, and that you love the soundtrack. Don't worry, John will serenade you one day.
I will. I'll do it in a psych intro or something.
Lex comment on your psych videos?
That's right. Yeah, Lex is one of the diehard psychos, man.
Nope, got that.
Jack
Psycher?
Adder. It works.
Alrighty, Lex. Much love, and I hope you have a great rest of your week. Okay, we're good to go now. Okay, bye.
Bye.